For those that have seen my restoration videos know that I make all of my metal shine via a polishing wheel, and it works great. Well, for most items. I have been told there is another way, and thanks to my patrons and Pinball Reborn, I'm going to try it in this video. And today, folks, we're going to be taking a jab at using a vibratory tumbler here. So, I guess I should first tell you that I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. So, that's right, folks, we're going to be using this right here. This is the coarse version, like 12 grit of the walnut. And, of course, this right here. I have some other media that has not arrived yet, but we're going to see how things go with just the walnut. Just see how things go. Let's get this unpacked. And this is pretty much directly right out of the box over there. Haven't even opened it up yet to see if we got anything going on the inside here. Alright. One hand. Alright. I don't like how that gasket came off so easily like that. Okay. One-handed, that's not going to be easy, so. Alright, let's just go ahead and start off by getting the media in here. Alright, media's in there. That's 12 cups worth. Like actual legitimate measuring cups. Alright, so I've only got one mech in particular that I'm going to test out to see how well it does. I don't even know if this is going to be enough media. Like I said, we're just winging this, guys. Full on rookie mode. So, I mean, this fully works and everything. No issues mechanically, but imagine how well it will function when everything's all nice and clean and all that. So, let's get this all taken apart. So this is like the drop target portion. I mean, I could polish, I started to on this end. That's going to be basically touching the bottom of the playfield. You'll never even see the damn thing. But I'd like to do a little bit better on the cleaning in between here. It just would not be very fun with the polishers. That's why I'm wanting to see how this is going to work. If it's even going to work. I guess we want to kind of see if we can get that submerged. And then where'd that power button go? I've got, oh. I was wondering where all this walnut came from. This guy, there's a damn, no. Let me plug that up. Alright. I want to make sure it's going to be, alright, so it looks like it should be, you know, rubbing against it and everything. I just don't know if that's going to be enough media to do the job. I may add some more in there just to make sure that it's able to get all around that. But I'm not expecting a magic in 5 minutes thing. I mean, people usually leave this stuff running for days, if not longer. I think I'm a little low on media. I think I'm going to put another 4 cups in here so that way I've got a little more going around. Because right here, I mean, we're basically touching the sides. So I want to get it a little bit more. See if I can get it maybe even submerged. Alright, so that's a total of 20 cups of just the walnut. And I'm going to let this thing run all night. And see what we get. Alright, where's the damn power button? Let's see what 6 hours has done to this. I'm not expecting a miracle, but that would be pretty nice. Not really seeing a drastic improvement here. I mean, maybe if I clean it off a little bit. But 6 hours. That's going to look better, obviously, because that's part I've actually done some polishing on. I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit of an improvement. I'd honestly have to look back on the video to see. But probably after like washing it off and everything from the walnut debris and stuff, maybe it'll look pretty decent. Alright, well, let's let it go in there for longer. Just wanted to get an idea of where we were at on things. Let's see what we've got after 12 hours of this thing running. So what I want to do is I'm going to clean this off. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it feels a little smoother. But I want to clean it off so we got a better visual of how this thing looks. Let's clean it off. So this is what it looks like after kind of just cleaning it off. This portion obviously looks damn good because that's the part that I polished before putting it in there. But it definitely looks and feels smoother than what it did. It does look better than what it did, but it's not to my standards at least. So we're going to see if we can do better. And by doing better, I mean we're going to add in this stuff. And like again, I don't know what I'm doing, but according to this, it says add 1 to 2 tablespoons per pound of media. Okay, I didn't know how much media I put in there, so I had to go weigh that bag, and I have evidently got 8 pounds of media in here. So that's math, 16 tablespoons, which is 1 cup. So I'm going to put 1 cup of this in there, and then we're going to see what it looks like and how it does. So this stuff is kind of thick. I don't think this is an exact science, but I'm going to try to scrape as much as I can out of this. If not, squirt just a little bit more in there, and then let this thing start mixing up and see what we get. So what I'm doing now is I'm seeing that, you know, it's got clumps in it from pouring it directly in there like that. So I'm just kind of going around and breaking up the clumps that might still be in here. So that way it's, I guess, evenly dispersed throughout. But it looks like we're still circulating. We got a different smell, so alright. I think we're about ready to put the item back in there, wherever the hell I put it. There it is. Alright. Looking at the time. Alright, we'll give it some time in there and see what we get now. So I've been kind of watching it for a bit to see how it does in here, making sure it's not just cleaning one side or like what it looks to be, what it's doing like right now. But eventually it does turn over, so it is really actually tumbling the mech right here. I'm trying to get it on video where it actually does it on its own, so that way I know for sure that it will continue to do its thing to put more media in there. Oh, there it goes. See? It rotates around. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Get it. Get it good. Alright, well, so we'll let this thing do its job now for a good while and see what we get. Alright, after just 1 hour using the Lucas additive here media, let's just see if it's a miracle worker or if there's any kind of improvement whatsoever after just 1 hour, because that's what it would have to be, a miracle worker, if it was to make a drastic improvement. And holy crap, it might be a miracle worker, because that looks a hell of a lot better. So yeah, let's throw that back in there for longer, because I'm liking how that's looking. Hell yeah. Alright, so after 2 hours, 2 hours with the gun polish stuff down there, I definitely see the difference here. All I've done since removing this is just use dry towel papers to kind of get any kind of residual off and rub it a little bit, and used a plastic brush to get any type of walnut inside the screws, which I still have a little bit right there, out from any kind of tight crevices and everything. But yeah, I guess I'm a believer. And that's just after 2 hours, let alone letting it go in there overnight or anything like that. I think that's, wow, okay. Alright. So, maybe this is a thing. This will definitely be useful on particular mechs that would take a lot of time to get all polished up by my buffer wheel. So, for odd stuff like this, okay, I'm a believer now. And this is just me not knowing anything, guys. Going in here, nothing. Just like, all right, let's just wing it. I mean, there's more than likely better methods and better ways to go about doing this. And this is just me, just my first attempt. And results on first attempt are not too shabby. So, there you go. So here we have an all new, cleaned up, greased up drop target mech that works great. Looks a hell of a lot better than what it did. Add that to the stockpile of things that are ready to go. Moving on to these.